Hello everyone and welcome back to All the Mods Gravitas. In the last episode we searched far and wide, quite literally, we searched quite far and quite wide, and we eventually found an ocean. So this is allegedly an ocean, I'm not sure how far it goes obviously, but there is kelp here. There are also some orcas. And the orcas didn't do anything. I mean, they tried to do some stuff, but it was fine. But the thing was that the donkey that we had with us, we lost them. We lost them because during this little part here, the lead broke, and then I could not find it. I searched all around, searched the bottom here, could not find it. It's gone. So we have kelp here, we have my body here, we have a donkey there, and we are over here. What we did is we fell off of a tower and we hoped that we got a key that had an enchantment on it so that we could get back. It does not. And unless I get my hands on an ender pearl, which might actually be, maybe that's a better play. I haven't even seen an enderman. Unless we get our hands on an ender pearl, we've got to walk back there. Now, I do have a plan. I also just realized one of our settings needs to go back to normal, so I'll just bring that over. So yeah, I do have a bit of a plan. We sort of planned it out last episode. The plan is that I grab the waystone at our base, we hop on a donkey over here that we've got tamed, and we head down here. We can probably, take some shortcuts, and we get there, and we're good to go, right? Sounds simple. Place the waystone, assuming we don't die or anything. Place the waystone, and then we can take everything back, and we can teleport on the donkeys. It's a win-win-win-win-win-win-win, right? It's pretty good. The problem is, I don't have a pickaxe to pick up the waystone. That's problem number one. Problem number two is I don't have a boat. So what we're going to have to do is cast some stuff. So inside of this grass, or I guess below this grass, is some charcoal being created, which is awesome. So we'll be able to light things up and cast some stuff, and that should be good. Obviously, we want a pickaxe of some sort. Now, bronze heats up at orange. Copper heats up at orange plus. It is possible, I think, to cast ourselves a bronze pickaxe, because we do have bismuth bronze. I guess that's orange plus. But we could make a bismuth bronze pickaxe, possibly with a campfire, because the campfire goes up to bright red, and then maybe with bellows, you could push it over that edge. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not too sure. We could try it, but we do have charcoal on the way. In the meantime, what I'll do is obviously I'll drink up. Maybe we'll sort the melons and stuff if I can. Is it I? Yep, that does it. And we'll do a little bit of stuff, right? I'll make some more axes. I'll keep chopping trees, keep planting trees because I can make some stone hoes. We'll do a little bit of that. And then hopefully by then this stuff's ready. It's ready. that was pretty easy. I don't know if you need a Oh, sorry. Was that me holding E? I apologize. I didn't expect that to happen. I think I can just punch this stuff. Yeah, we can just punch this stuff. So we'll get our hands on the charcoal and we'll begin. So what I'm trying to make here is going to be a pickaxe and a saw. I believe we can do that relatively easily, so we'll see what happens. In terms of our dude over here, that's full, that's all good. So all I would need is, some copper. Or we could use the bronze. Do we want to? It's not a horrible idea. Yeah, it's not a horrible idea. We'll probably use the copper though. Probably. Yeah, we'll just use the copper. I do need a bronze pickaxe at some point, so we'll do a copper saw and a bronze pickaxe. How does that sound? Sound good? Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? So, what is the plan? The plan is to light this guy up, so I will need a torch. Yeah, I mean, I can fire starter it. I'll get a torch as well, because the torches are pretty good to have. So, I believe it's this, right? Yeah, that makes bundles and we can smelt those up. That should be good. Okay, everything, listen, it's all going to be perfectly fine. Did we make a campfire over here? We did. Perfect. Or a fire pit, sorry. So stick bundle I'll place in there. Fuel, do we have fuel? No, I don't have fuel. Oh, God. Okay, so, obviously I'll light this up and then it'll be burning. I believe we can heat up the ingots in here and just be careful not to melt them, and that should be perfectly fine. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Obviously, to be honest, if either of these break, I don't think it's a problem. It could be. The only way it would be a problem is if the whatchamacallit, what am I trying to say here? Is if the bismuth goes back in. So yeah, I guess as long as we're doing copper, we're fine. Arguably, we want another vessel for... Do we have 2 molten unknowns? That's pretty bad. Yeah, okay. Maybe we can combine those at a later date. I might just put those over here, just for now. What was I going to say? Yeah, I'd love to have an empty vessel to put some stuff in, but I don't really think we have any. I take that back. I found one. We've actually got 2 of them. So I'll place this in here, so that'll fill up with all the bismuth bronze. That should be perfectly fine. Yeah, that should be fine. So we'll light this up, get it started. I'm going to place in the copper, and this will start heating. Obviously, we want to grab it out once it gets to, like, about orange. That should be perfectly fine. There's no point heating up this guy at the same time. There's just not, right? So yeah, I'll be back. Yep, so as you can see, it's emptying into there, so that's pretty good. This thing's ready to go. This thing's also, we can just take it out for now, why not? Chuck this here. This we want to turn into a saw. So we're going to click there. It needs to have a hit second last and last. So we're going to bring this guy all the way over to about here. Try to get it lined up. Looks like I'm going to have to do... Oh, I didn't want that to happen. Sometimes it's infuriating. I think I want to do that. Okay, so that's lined up. So now I need 2 hits to be last. So what I can do is I can do 1, 2, 3, and then do 1, 2. Perfect. We got a copper saw, and it's well forged. Wonderful. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Next up will be bismuth, so we'll chuck this guy in here and let him heat up. As you can see, it heats up quite quickly, so we shouldn't have to wait too long. And this guy's going to be turned into a pickaxe head. So the saw is going to allow us to make a boat. The pickaxe head is going to allow us to pick up the actual, whatchamacallit, the waystone. So that should be perfectly fine. Everything should go perfect here. So this one, we don't want it to get to orange. I mean, it can, but not orange plus. So about bright red 3, maybe we'll take it out just, to be a little bit safe. Boom. Just in case my game freezes or something. So we'll chuck this here, go into pickaxe head, bring this guy over to the this thing here, try to line it up to begin with. So about there. And we need to draw not last, bend not last, but a punch last. So we need to do a draw and a bend and a punch. So basically, what's that? That would be 8. 8 plus that, yep. So we would need to be 8 positive. And then we're going to go plus 2. So we need to be 6 positive, I believe. So how are we going to get 6 positive? Okay, so I think I've done it. So we're going to do a draw, a bend, and a punch. Perfect. Hey, expertly forged. Beautiful. We did a wonderful job on this one. So our bismuth bronze pickaxe head is awesome. Everything's awesome. And we'll take out the charcoal to be used at a later date. So at this point, what we do is we put away what we don't need, I guess. So that's going to go away. The bismuth bronze can go away. And we'll pretty much store everything else as well. So this looks like a nice junk chest to slam my stuff into. So, blum, 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 blum. I will need some more logs. So I'm going to have to chop down another tree, but that should be fine. Obviously, we've got sticks, so I can make the saw. Beautiful. And we can make the pickaxe. Wonderful. Now, neither of these I have to bring with me. The benefit of that means that if we die again, we can repeat this. You know what I mean? It won't be that big of a deal. So at this point, we can put the pickaxe back. Did that even break? No, we didn't even lose any durability. Nice. And the saw, obviously, I'll have to go chop down a tree to get the stuff for it. The saddle we'll be bringing with. The rest of this stuff, I mean, I'm about to use it here, but we won't really need to bring it with. Ooh. So a few episodes ago, someone mentioned that, like, I'm carrying around a walking cane, right? When I'm, recording these episodes. But it's just nighttime all the time. It's always dark. I could sleep. Sometimes I'm not near a bed. I could try to invest in a sleeping roll, which I probably should. But even then, that skips time, which means our animals get closer to dying, I think. And also, our food spoils and snow comes back. And there's reasons not to sleep, right? And so I should hold a torch in the offhand. Well, I looked in the shader settings. So I remember back in the day, you could mess around. I increased the handheld light distance. And I think that's all I need to do. Just, maybe I'm wrong, maybe there's some more I can do. But the point is, now when I pull out the torch, it lights up literally all the way over there. Which is crazy, but it's pretty good. So I can do this, and then maybe things don't look as horrific. Especially compared to that. Maybe? I don't know. I think as well I can make the lights actually be like a white light, so it's similar to daytime, but we'll see how we go. I do think this is a pretty good step up. Can we do a headlamp? Headlamp. Nope. Lamp. Nah. Mining helmet. Not too sure. Doesn't really look like it. Okay, so we've got the logs. Obviously, we want those into lumber, and we want those into planks. These, of course, will be used to make ourselves a boat, and that is that. So, from this point, that goes in there. We'll place the saw where it needs to go, which is over here. I'll bring the axe with for, you know, battling. Maybe the stone hoe to do some extra goodies while we're out and about. We'll make a knife, because that will allow us to turn these melons into eatable melons. Yeah, we can probably bring them all. Why not? And I believe we're ready to go. We do have a donkey there, which I'll be bringing with. We'll have one lead. Arguably, we should bring more, and I think I planned for that. Yep, we've got some jute fiber here. The perfect amount to make another lead, just in case. Just in case we lose the lead. Arguably, we could bring more, because I do believe that there's a little bit more jute somewhere. Unless it was just the stuff I had on me already. I may have already had it on me. I think that's the case. But either way, we can put that away. We've got a backup lead. We've got our waystone, obviously. I think we're good. I think we are good. So, here it goes. We'll grab that. So we've got 2 leads on us. We've got an axe for defense. Alright, well, here it goes. So, the plan is to go to this waypoint right here, which we're going to edit. I'm going to switch that to the default one so that I can change this. That's already on default. And so we are going, from the looks of things, that direction, 4,000 meters. So not too crazy, but it is still a pretty decent trek. Yep, I'll meet you guys there. I could teleport, but it's not realistic, right? It's not realistic. There's obviously waystones. There's mechanics in the game to teleport. If I was just teleporting around, I'd probably get so much more done, which on one hand is a good thing, but on another hand, if you're playing along at home, it's not realistic. And yeah, it's not realistic. I enjoy, I enjoy it. He says, I do enjoy it. But oh god, I'll tell you what. I'll meet you guys there. I'll try to stay awake this time. That's gonna be the real challenge. All right, I may have made a mistake. I walked a little bit close to that wolf. I think we're good. I was a little bit worried because it did turn to look at me, but thankfully I think we're faster at least. Oh, that's a spawner. I am curious, just real quick. Zombie spawner. That could be good. That honestly could be good because I mentioned making those graves for the keys. That's probably how we're going to farm the stuff. I know it's pretty far away, but it's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea at all. Although once you get the graves, apparently you have to wait like hours to even get the soul, which I did expect, right? But it's like, I thought maybe, I mean, obviously that's the play for the future, but I thought, I don't know, for some reason I thought it was the play now, but I guess that is a good point. I would have to wait like crazy. But you know what? I wonder if sleeping would skip that time. You know what I mean? Like, that it might not be as unviable as it seemed, if that's a sentence. I should have brought a prospecting pick. That way, like, we can at least find some more stuff. You know what I mean? Because man, this is an adventure. I'll definitely tell you that much. Oh god. On the map, we have the first rooster and chicken that I've seen. We're also, I guess, in bear territory, and I need to be very careful because if we get taken out by a bear this far into the trip, that would be very, 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 very upsetting. Alright, so we're coming up across the first of the rivers that I imagine eventually lead back to the same ocean. So if I wanted to, we could leave the donkey here and just go on boat from this point. Oh my god, that looks like a hanging Minecraft dude. Another thing is apparently if I toggle off shaders, you can see the current moving. Yeah, that's what that blob is. So you can see the direction that the current's going. Cool. Awesome. Actually, you know what? That may be the physics mod. Let's toggle this off again. Okay, so no, you can see it in the stream. So you can see, obviously, it's going that way. So that's the direction the water's going. That makes sense. Okay. What's the play? I'm not too sure. Alright, I reckon we can get across there and then pretty much get up from there. So, there we go. We'll do a quick jump. Oh, I launched the donkey. But that should be good. Oh, can you not swim? Ah. 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 Okay. What do we think we're looking at right now? What do we think's... What's going on here? Okay. Alright. I believe you. I get that there's current. Sure. Okay. I think he's good. That was so strange. Yeah, yeah. Everything's fine. Okay, so the speed of this mare is 12. The speed of this guy is 7.55. I guess we'll keep that in mind. It may be worth getting ourselves a horse because sort of sounds like this trip would take us half the time. Yeah, remind me to invest in a horse. that clearly seems like the play. Oh, some of these are 6 and 7, and we've got a 9 over here. So that 12 might actually be insane. I don't know. Alrighty, we are about 300 meters away, which is quite impressive. We've gone on quite the trek. And yeah, we'll see what happens. We can sort of see a bit of it. It's kind of not looking like an ocean, at least from this angle, but I'm sure it's fine. This over here is a boar. I do recall a bear being in this direction, and the mobs seem to be like pretty consistent. So yeah, there's a grizzly bear there, right? But we're pretty much here. So this has been pretty good. Well, obviously we'll be watching out for orcas, and then we'll see if we can cross this river, and then we should be back with our donkey Melizzi. So we'll see. So far this has gone successful. I haven't perished. We can see our grave. Our grave is on the minimap finally. I don't see any orcas in the water. Here we are. I'm going to grab the donkey and we are going to swim across. I might just for the sake of making sure it happens, do a bit of this. Maybe hop out. Maybe pick up the chestnut boat just for a backup, just in case. And we'll quickly just come on. Okay, beautiful. So here we are. So far so good. We want to go in this direction. And we can meet up with our other member. And then all is good. Then everything's fine. Alrighty. So, what is the plan? Step 1, waystone, ocean. Step 2, open, teleport to graphite. We are now at graphite with our horse. We're going to hop off. Or a donkey, sorry. Do that. We do not have any chests around here, which is a little annoying. Which we'll see why it's annoying in a second. Oh, it's actually going to be very annoying. Hold on. Can I place everything down? Ooh, I mean, I can place them down like that, but that's pretty silly anyway. Alright, so we've got food, we've got our stuff and things. They're placed on the ground, so they're going to stay there. They're not going to magically disappear. We teleport back over here. Step 1, we can probably grab our grave. Boom. We're now completely full, or not completely, but, pretty full. So far, so good. And then, boom. Here we go. We go over here, and evac mission successful. We are now pretty safe. There are a bunch of wolves over there, which is concerning to say the least. But it should be fine. Now, here comes the problem. I'll run in this direction just to keep the wolves at bay, I guess, like so they don't follow. I'll make sure they're off the map. Hopefully they don't head in that direction. They might, but fingers crossed. Okay, so what's the plan? Because we brought the second donkey, I can put a saddle on them. A lead on them, and we can just lead them back as we run. I can pick up the waystone that's here, at the graphite, and we can bring it back to our base. And then that way we can teleport from our base to the ocean. That's probably what we're going to do. The ocean is definitely further than the graphite. The graphite's about halfway. Yeah. Obviously, I don't want to do that. I'd love to be able to teleport to all three, but we don't have another waystone. I've probably ran past like 50 and just haven't been able to see them. But that's just the way it is. So, what I should probably do, at least while we're here, is get rid of stuff that we don't need. Whatever that may be. Maybe this, maybe that. Yeah, we'll get rid of the gravel. Planks, we'll get rid of them. And the walls we'll get rid of. So, how am I picking this stuff up? Okay. I didn't really know how that was happening. But yeah, I probably didn't want to throw that. It's fine. So then we'll fill this guy up with stuff. Just to make sure that we're nice and full. Try to carry everything else on us. Pick up the waystone. And we'll head back to the base. The downside of this is obviously we won't have a way to get graphite. We won't have a way to get graphite. Not the end of the world. I don't think we need to use any for a little while anyway. Obviously we'll find out, but I think we're good. I think we're good. I don't really know. I don't really know. But we are here. So I'm going to pick this guy up. Here, we'll hop off. I'll pick this up. So we've now got the graphite on us. Pick up this. Pick up you. Pick up you. Pick up you. Pick up you. That's the main stuff. Even this stuff we don't really need. The boat, it can stay there. It'll be a nice little memory. Alright, so we have the lead. I'm going to grab you. And then we're going to go here. And we now have another 2,500 meters to go. Now, while I'm here, it would be smart to grab some graphite. It would be. It would be. It'd be really smart. Me, I'm going to run back to the base. I don't want to mine graphite. I don't feel like mining graphite. I don't want to. I don't want to. And so I'm not going to. It's that simple. Now, if we lose this donkey, not the end of the world. I mainly came back for two things. Kelp, which we should be able to hopefully grow at the base. That'll be good. And obviously our donkey, Melizzi. And this donkey, I mean, they've done well. We've bonded on the trip. But we got what we came for. So I will meet you guys back at the base in probably, well, it looks to be 10 minutes. I'll meet you guys back at the base. Oh my god. Okay. I thought the donkey was like that committed to following me that it was going to do it. I reckon I can do like that. Yeah. Easy. By the way, this way back was meant to be quicker. The problem is there's just trees everywhere. And in the direction that looks like plains, there's a grizzly bear. So it's just, I'll be honest, it's quite just horrific. Let's see if I can scoot past. Oh my god. Oh, that's a pack of wolves. And it's almost nighttime, it looks like. Maybe not quite, but that was a little bit scary. There's even more wolves, jeez. Oh, bingo. Waystone. Okay. A little too late, but this does highlight something. The thing it highlights is how many more that there probably are that I've gone past. This is within 700 meters of the base. We've traveled as far as we have. And it's just sitting here. Now, I do have a pickaxe on me. Yeah, because we picked up our... Oh my god, it's actually perfect. Okay. Well, it's not perfect. I mean... Okay. So, we now have a waystone. Are you happy? Or are you mad? No? We're good. So we now have a waystone. In the perfect world, I now turn around and go back to the graphite. Right? Because then it saves me running 700 blocks in the future. But I'll tell you what, I have a better idea. We're going to continue back to the base. I will keep my eyes peeled even now for a waystone. I feel like they're easier to see in the rain. And the thought process here is that I'll get a horse or something that's faster, and then that way it'll just be quicker to go back regardless, even with those extra 700 blocks, in theory. Whether that will be the case, we'll find out. We'll find out. But yeah, another waystone. I mean, we really needed one. I was really hoping we'd find one sooner though, because this is pretty rough. Oh, that's a little boss down there. All right. Let me just all right. Yeah. Do we have a? Wait. Yeah, we've got two on us. Yeah, because yeah, that is a bit annoying. Oh, I could have. What could I have done? I don't know what I could have done. I don't think I could have done anything. I will, however, leave this guy here, and I'll take the lead off this guy, and I'll just quickly go deal with this guy. Is that going to be a problem? It could be. So this guy down here, yeah, is who we're after. What am I doing? Okay, because there are wolves on the map. That's just what I'm a little bit worried about. Now, this guy's burning up in the rain? Oh, he's suffocating. Ooh, okay. Hold on. We've got ladders on demand. So if we need to, we can get up out of here. Right? I think I do that. Maybe that. And then I think we hop down. I don't know about this. Whilst I'd love to do something about this, I'm trying to think of what the plan would be. Aside from just being able to swing at them from, because like they could be losing like 0.01 of their health right now. You know what I mean? Like it could just be ridiculously low. Hello? Okay. I'll tell you what. Oh, it's because I've got the watermelon. This guy's like, oh my god, yes, please, please, please. I love watermelon. Alright, I'm gonna break this. And I'm gonna break that. Okay. We're good. We're good. Okay. We're good. We're good. Everything's fine. Alright, so what we can do is figure out what we're doing. Obviously, we've got some nice walls down here, so we'll pretty much dig down till we're roughly at that level. And we can pretty much do that. And here we go. Now, what do I want to swing with? Might as well use the wooden axe. Or the cobble axe, sorry. Did he just... Okay, for a second I thought he climbed out, and I was like, that's pretty bad. But I think we're good. Alright, so yeah, he took like no damage from the suffocating. Whereas we'll be able to demolish him with this stuff. Oh, my stone thing's dead. I'll keep using stone stuff. Alright, so yeah, this was an uncommon boss, so I'm not expecting too much, but... Oh, but we got something pretty cool. We got Rebecca's annihilating... What's it called? Rebecca's annihilating copper tomahawk of the Berserker. It is tombstone soulbound, so if we die, it comes with us. Pretty decent stats. It's got crit chance, attack knockback, and base overheal. Cool. But mainly, it's an axe. Awesome. So we'll go ahead and hop out of here, and we will probably continue on our journey. That's probably the play, assuming that we can round up our donkeys. All right. One of you waited patiently. One of you did not. Is that you? No, wait. No, wait. Where are you? What's going on here? Did you fall down here? Oh, yeah. Here we go. Okay. The quest continues. All right. Sweet. Home, sweet home. So, first off, you're going to go there. Second off, you are running for your life, but you are... Oh, no, hold on. You are going to come here and you can sit there. And we're back. We're back. We have everything. We're good. We're good to go. There's plenty of melons as well to harvest, plenty more food, and that should keep us going for a little while, so that'll be good. And yeah, well, actually, perfect timing as well because we're quite thirsty. So, we have 2 waystones. One we're going to use right now. Obviously, we're going to put it at our base. The other one, I don't really know what the plan is. I'll be honest. I'm not too sure what the plan is. Not sure what it is. Not sure what the plan is. Obviously, I want to put it in the graphite area, but that's like pretty much the distance I just traveled, just again. And I don't really want to do that. I don't really want to. So, we'll see what happens. Alrighty. So, I'm not too sure what the plan is. But we are ready to do whatever it is that we need to do. Now, the first thing will be kelp, right? We've got kelp now. We've got our hands on it. We can go get more, but there's still the risk of orcas and whatnot. So, realistically, we want to be growing this stuff. Now, it's not too... Oh, actually... I can't seem to grow it. How do we grow kelp? Instant barrel recipes. Do I need to hoe the ground underneath? I mean, it seems a bit odd. I wouldn't imagine that I have to, but perhaps that's the case. I guess we can try it on some farmland up here. I think... or at least I thought there may have been some lying around, but I guess there's not. At the very least, this stuff's ready to harvest, so... I mean, kelp obviously has to go underground. I don't really know what to make of this, to be honest. Alright, so, yeah, not a clue how to plant the kelp. Once again, I would imagine that it does go underground. Maybe it can go on sand? I mean, it sounds possible. Nope, silty loam. Yeah. What we can do, I'll tell you what. I'll quickly teleport back to the ocean, right? And we'll have a look and see what the deal is, right? So, this is obviously home, and we are going to go to the ocean. And we'll have a look in the water. Obviously, you can see some orcas on the map already, which are a little bit scary. But we'll have a little dip, and we'll just see what we see. Oh god, we're gonna get eaten, but it's for the greater good. So, we're in the ocean. We'll sink a little bit. There's orcas in that direction. There's squid. They look normal. They look vanilla. That's good. Down at the bottom, it kind of looks like they're on gravel, doesn't it? They're on whatever this gravel is. So I'll tell you what. I'll pick up a little bit while we're here. Just like 2. Just in case we don't need it. I don't want to bring back a bunch of gravel for no reason. Well, actually, I guess I can try it while we're here, right? So, for example, on this gravel, I can't place this stuff. It's also possible that they're purely natural spawning. Is that a massive squid? Am I crazy? Is that a normal squid really close up? Or is that a giant squid in the distance? I think that's a massive squid. Kind of looks like a massive squid, doesn't it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a massive squid. Alright, well, we're gonna head back. We've got some kelp, right? We can at least get started. If we need more in the future, I'm sure we can make it happen, okay? At the very least, let's try and do what we were going to do. So, the plan for the kelp has sort of been squandered a little bit. The plan was that we were going to make a fan with some lava and stuff, so we'd need a propeller. That's gonna need some iron. Like, it was doable, I believe, or at least in my head it was doable. It's looking a lot less doable. But we wanted kelp. Oh, you know what? There was also like, I think funnels that we were going to be making. And these of course need some kelp, and this could have possibly automated, you know, the millstone over there, maybe the composter. There were a few different options, right? Obviously I wanted to do some bulk smelting. Apparently the crucible can actually just do that. Like, I can put this sand in here and that will somehow make glass. I don't really follow that line, but apparently that's a thing that can happen. So that's good. What was the engineer's hammer? Why couldn't we get this? We needed iron sheets, and to get that we need either an iron anvil or a metal press. But the metal press is probably going to cost a lot of metal, so we would need an iron anvil. And to do that, we need the bellows, right? I think so. Okay, sure. Alright, well, we need glass. I believe I put the charcoal away in here, so we'll grab that out as well. We'll see if we can smelt with this guy. I've clearly never given it a shot, but we'll give it a shot now, I guess. So we'll light this guy up. Obviously, this will start melting. I believe... Maybe we can chuck the stuff in here. I don't know what it does. Like... I just don't know. So this stuff, if you heat it up, to very hot 3 stars. So it's at 1 star at the moment. It makes glass. So you ready? 3 stars. Oh, and it just turns into glass in the inventory. And so I'm guessing this guy does the exact same thing. Wow. Wow, would you look at that? So yeah, sure, we'll grab all of that. I don't know if there's more in one of these chests. Probably not. But yeah, that's gonna get us a bunch of glass. Yeah. Oh, cool. Thank you for that. I think Melizzy told me that. I could be wrong. But whoever you were, thank you. I'll double check. We can double check. Yes. It was Melizzy. So thank you. So yeah, anything that requests any temperature. Oh no. Okay, yeah. So you can do torches in here too, apparently, and obviously like molds and stuff in the crucible. I had no clue. We'll smelt it all. Why not? If we need more in the future, we can go back and grab it. That seems pretty good to me. So we'll grab that stuff out. I'll grab out all the charcoal, if I can figure out how to. Oh, that stuff's done. Wonderful. So we've got all the glass. Perfect. We've got treated lumber on us. I may have put some away as well. I'm not too sure. It looks like we're good. It looks like I've got it all. So now we can start making this greenhouse. Now, for whatever reason, I'm feeling like putting the greenhouse here. It's not the best location, but I think it'll work. We may have to move some of these other things, but I think that's fine. I don't necessarily see a problem with it. So yeah, how does this work? So if we search, actually we've got the greenhouse stuff bookmarked. There's treated wood greenhouse wall. So this is going to turn, our treated wood lumber into greenhouse walls. So I can click this, for example, and that's going to give us 8 walls. So I'll get a stack of those. Sure, like 32 of those. Then I guess we place them. So I get here. We'll give up on the path, right? The path is just going to be the walls, I think. And then along here, I think those will be walls too. Unless I want to just expand this out a little bit. Might not be the worst idea we've ever had. It also might be. I'll tell you what. We're about to find out. So can I get away with doing this? Yep, looks like we can so far. That'll go there. That looks pretty good. That can go there. The melon can grow on the other direction. That'll be fine. And the wall will come along here. That is a problem. Obviously no water going that way. We should have... I feel like we had an extra aqueduct. We may not. I mean, I think we can make more. They're not the craziest recipe to get done. I just thought we had more. So if we want an aqueduct... bricks and mortar. So in here we've got some bricks and then no mortar. I might even just have some on me. I haven't even stopped to look. Mortar likes you. Where's our mortar? Alright, we had some mortar in the donkey, so we are good. Is that also treated wood? Beautiful. And there's even more sand here if we need more glass. So we're doing good. So crafting table, aqueduct, quick and easy. Do some of that. Aqueduct. Do we only need one? I might need 2. Yeah, we definitely need more than 1. That's fine. All right, so we'll place this one here. Oh, and that should be good as well because that'll obviously pull the water in. It'll flow underneath the wall and come over here. So now let's start building the wall. Here's the idea. I feel as though the corners probably need to be wood, you know what I mean, as opposed to this stuff. So we'll see. Because they're called walls. They're not called like windows or anything. They are called walls. So we'll leave the corners off, and we'll build the rest of it. You know what I might do? I might pick up this melon, and just for the sake of storage, I might just place it back down there. Because I don't really have the inventory for it. So place that there. All right. And then, I mean, obviously we want to go up further. How much does the wood cost? I mean, that's expensive when you compare it to this. Okay. Oh, and so these go up vertically. Sure. I believe in the book as well, there's a picture guide showing us like an example of one. So if we go in here, we can probably just hold control on one of these, surely. No? Climate station? Yeah, that'll do it. So we're in here. We'll go back one. We'll go greenhouse, and we'll cycle across. So this is showing some examples of greenhouses. As you can see, the corners of the walls as well. So we don't have to worry. These combined however you choose to form the structure of the greenhouse. So I can make this incredibly basic. I think I can just slap a roof on top of this and it's done. We might do that. we just might. We'll see what it looks like. It is raining. Here, I'll grab another that. That's probably too much. We probably don't need this much, but I'll grab it. And I will sleep just so that we can have some nice daylight and get rid of this rain and stuff. I also assume this means we're in autumn? You would think? Maybe? I think we had a summer. What are we in? Early autumn. Yeah, beautiful. So we get some wonderful light shafts as we come over here. The greenhouse, it's looking promising. Oh, is this already weathered? Really? Because of the rain, I imagine. So is that fixable? I'm not too sure. Alright, so you're gonna break. I'm gonna have to move you. You're full of stuff. Oh my god. Okay. Alrighty, there we go. Wasn't too much of a hassle. A little bit, but not too much. We'll go small cogwheel here, large cogwheel here, and we'll place this guy above here. So that's gonna fall because it's gravel, isn't it? You know what? We can place a torch, and we can place this on the torch. Perfect. The perfect loophole. Beautiful. And while we're here, I might as well just eat this stuff. Get it out of my inventory. Problem solved. Alrighty. We've got all the corners on. Once again, we have a little bit more. I don't know if maybe I want to do a very simple thing, as in we could do like 5 of these on each side, or even just 3. Maybe that'd look nice. I don't know. I don't know, but we could do like this. Maybe. Does that look worse? Is that just worse for the sake of using more wood? Possibly, but it's fine. So the next thing we want are either the staircase roofs or the slab roofs. Now, if we do slabs, I don't know. It'd look nice, I guess. If we do, what do you reckon? Because we could do slabs along here, and then staircases along that line, and then even just slabs along there and replicate that. I think that's not too bad. So how wide is this? This is 3, 6, 7 wide, right? So if we go in here and we go for these, we want 7 total for each side. So realistically, we want about that much. That should be good. And so these pieces are going to go across like this, across the entire thing, at this specific spot, obviously. Yeah, across the entire thing. And then the same on this side. Yeah. Sorry, I threw myself off with how we're building this. So then the next thing we need are slabs. And what do you reckon? We do the same thing we did last time. So we make about 16 of them. And then we do about 32. About a stack and a half, roughly, I think we need. I could be off, but we'll see. So that's a stack, 32. And then we'll do a half. We may need a little bit more, but we can afford a little bit more, so it's not the end of the world. Now, my plan was to do this. Is that going to look weird? I don't think so. Oh, didn't want to do that for sure. Luckily, you can pick these up. Assuming you're not drowning or dehydrating, sorry. Can we reach it from here? Oh, we can. Not sure how this works. I'm not sure how I'm scooping this water up, but allegedly we are. And I'll take it. Beautiful. So now we can pick this up at normal speed. So place this down. And then I was going to just fill in the gap, but I think now with this bit, it may just look better to do it this way. And then this is going to go across the entire thing. Ooh, and we actually made... Oh, not the perfect amount. I am curious as to whether the bit we had over here was the odd one out, but I don't think so, to be honest, because the shape is odd. Right? So it sort of makes sense that we have an extra little odd bit, but it's fine. It's fine. All right, so up here, we place this last piece here. And so this structure, I believe, is good. It's possible in terms of doors that we need like a sealed door, right? There's this sealed door. There's willow doors, treated wood greenhouse door. That is what we need. And I'll be honest, I don't know if we can afford it. Yeah, it looks like we need more glass. just based off this. I don't believe there's any more glass in here. Did we leave some in there? No. We've got stained glass. I kind of want to keep that in case we do need to make more climate stations for whatever reason. And then obviously we've got sand in this guy over here, so we'll do that. Okay, we're good. We'll do that. Not you, but you should have glass. So I only need 3 for the door. Yeah, 3 for the door, and then we should be good. Stainless steel greenhouse. Yeah, we're not quite there yet. I will say I'm curious. So this crucible, it's empty, so I can pick it up, right? That's the thing I can do, and I can place it here, and then this thing's hot, which means in theory I can chuck them in there, and that'll cook them up using the campfire. Yeah, and they cook up really fast in the crucible. Oh, that's awesome. That's really neat. All right, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Ah! We'll take the logs out just for later. Slap that back there. Oh, wonderful. Everything's going pretty well here. So we've got plenty of treated wood still, so we can go ahead and make our treated door. There it is. And we get 2 of them, so we can place one here. There it is. So I believe this structure is already good. And then if we want to, we can have one on the other side as well, which... yeah, why not, right? So we'll see if we can carefully break this without breaking my sugarcane. There we go. And we'll place that there. No, we can't place it. Okay, 1 second. I'm going to instead place it in this back corner, which might seem a little bit weird, but it leads to like this area, so I don't think it's too bad. I think that's pretty nice. And so, if we did this correctly, I should be able to right-click this guy. And it's a greenhouse. So this stuff can grow any day of the year. We no longer are limited by seasons, which is phenomenal. That means we can grow whichever crop we want. So if we just want to make like a bunch of wheat, we can, and it'll all be in here and it'll be perfect. That is the idea. Now, I believe when it rains, this stuff gets weathered. It also looks like it just gets weathered regardless. So as you can see, there's a bit at the top there. I don't really know how that works, right? Stainless steel does not age. This stuff ages, right? It goes from treated wood to weathered. That's what they can age into. What I don't understand is what happens. You know what I mean? Like, does it break the greenhouse? Right? Replaced. Sure. Planters, spring. Oh yeah, can we do planters? Oh, we can do some cool stuff. But yeah, I'm not a clue. Not a clue. I don't know if there's a reason to get a better type of resource, you know? Like, I don't really know. Anyhow, regardless, I believe we have a planter. I don't think we threw it out. But with that being said, I don't think I've seen a planter. You know what I mean? Like, if we still have a planter, I do not know where it is. And I also can't do the double click to look for where it is. We mustn't have a planter, right? We mustn't. It must be gone. Did we even make a planter? Maybe I was going to make a planter. I swear. No, we made a watering can. And that's when we learned that the watering can can also be used with a planter. That makes sense. I accept that as a what happened. So planter, we can make these now. They're going to cost us bricks and they're going to cost us compost. And then we can plant some stuff in them. If we were to make a large planter, they can grow green beans, tomatoes, sugarcane, jute, grains. However, to grow grains, you need a copper or better greenhouse. So we can't even grow grains in here, being like the stuff that I said we could grow 24/7. Now, I don't know if that means these won't be get the effect, or whether it means actually, hold on. So inside here, 18.9 degrees. Outside here, 18.9. Okay. I don't really know how the greenhouse works. We'll just have to keep an eye on it, I guess. Yeah. Oh, you know what would actually be a good test? Here we go. Now I've got this. I've got this. So soybeans are dead, sure. What I'm curious about is one of these berry bushes, possibly. I was gonna say that isn't in season, but all the berry bushes appear to be in season. The ones that I have, at least. These guys over here also appear to be in season. Well, that's... I mean, it's good, but that's annoying. Oh, delicious. Yeah, okay, well that doesn't really help. Everything's in season. Obviously these things are dead. Does that mean they're not in season or they weren't in season and they are now? Yeah, because look, even these soybeans, they're in season now. Okay. I guess we just gotta wait. Sure, okay. We'll see. But anyhow, thank you guys for watching. As you can see, by the way, it's nighttime already. I swear the days come and go just instantly, especially in autumn and winter. It's very just long nights, quick days. So yeah, maybe we do need to work on getting that bedroll. But anyhow, it was a successful episode all around, I would say. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the episode, and hopefully, I'm wondering, is that a nice thumbnail right here? Yeah, it's good enough. Hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you, of course, to our channel members. They will be on the screen. Thank you. Thank you to our tier 3 channel members, Melizzi and Andre. And I'll quickly just double check, see who else is there. But thank you guys. Don't feel pressured to be a membership or do any of that or donate. Don't feel pressured at all. If you choose to, thank you. But once again, don't feel under the gun. These videos will happen regardless. Yeah. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. And thank you for the helpful comments. They've all been pretty helpful. I feel the need to specify it because I haven't been replying to a lot of the comments recently. But I have been reading them. I read the previous 2 episodes when I'm recording the next episode, right? So like for this episode, I was reading the previous 2 episodes comments just before I started recording. So if I don't reply or whatever, it's most of the time it's because I'm just tired. You know what I mean? Like it's like, I can reply, but I don't have the energy. I don't have the energy to be in a good mood. You know what I mean? Like I'm in a good mood, but I think you probably get what I mean. But I do read them, and I try to mention the things I learn in the video, obviously. Some of the comments are helpful, but they're like things that I'm not doing at the moment, but I try to put them in the back of my mind. But I do apologize if whenever I get back to it, I'm not doing whatever the suggestion was. But yeah, all right. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.
So I didn't want like a music company copyright striking my videos in like the future. So yeah, this is this is the best I could do. I'm sorry. You know what? In hindsight, silence might have been better. Well, you live and you learn.